time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team looking for its first win, the San Jose State Spartans. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Lobos offense will go on the attack first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to.
There we go. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking downfield, it's Hills. Quick completion on the out route. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Second down. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. He's loose. Defense got it, they're on the run. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots, so they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back.
Brings it down on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the... And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, New Mexico. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Sam Houston went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Bearcats team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's Matthews. There's the pressure. This time he's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Picked off. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Lobos trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Trying to march in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Makes the grab. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Swings it out to his running back. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bates. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Sends it back in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The Spartans will move the sticks.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when...
And the ball is free on the pitch. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down. He came up a little short. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the air, it's Matthews. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Blair. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Using his legs, it's Humphrey. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too.
Oh, a lot of space. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Lobos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Lobos back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the run, it's Humphrey. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Hills. The short hands, it's Hall. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll try the right side. They'll immediately call timeout.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Hand off from the shotgun. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Field goal is good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far.
And the Lobos will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Motion from the back. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
And the Spartans get it past the sticks.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Back to pass, it's Matthews. Punts it out of the air. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Working the middle, it's complete. Wide open spaces. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
Might be looking to run. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. The Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you'll...
Turning on the jet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Back to throw, it's Hills. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Keeps it on the draw. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Lobos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Hills. Snagged in the middle. It's Buckley. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. From the red zone, it's Humphrey. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. Ripping through the defense. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Into the house. Touchdown, Lobos! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Fires one high and deep. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hill. Finds the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning it on. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching. Keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
He's not going to make it to the sticks. And what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a man, it's Matthews. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. It's a running room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Starling. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver doesn't.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Forced out of the pocket. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, San Jose State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also, what you said is the most important thing. Keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do that.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for space. It's Humphrey. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. And the Lobos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
But you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Shoots it to the left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.